Mr. Deputy Speaker, those of my generation will remember the legendary moment when Arnold Schwarzenegger T-800 Terminator says in a stoic manner, "I'll be back," before crashing through the barriers, or the words of "Hasta vista" before shattering that nanobot. That unmistakable six-note soundtrack, a mechanical man and his heartbeat, evokes an unstoppable force. Today, Singapore stands before such a force, the rise of the intelligent robotics. In early 2021, I spoke about machine learning, artificial intelligence, and importance of investing for our future growth. That was 4 years ago, 2 years before the introduction of ChatGPT. Today, Gen AI, agentic, and predictive AI are prevalent, and with some enthusiasm. The important question today is, where is the ROI, or the return on investment, for AI? What are AI's core revenue drivers and contributions to the economy and society? Soon, the world will be moving on downstream to intelligent robotics. The evolution of the first and the fifth industrial revolution shows the shift from steam-powered mechanization to intelligent, people-focused industries. The emerging fifth industrial revolution integrates advanced technologies like AI, robotics, and IoT in a collaborative human-machine environment. Going forward, intelligent robotics will define our future and our quality of life. The global robotics and automation market today exceeds $75 billion, set to double by 2030 and reach a staggering US $375 billion by 2035. This double-digit growth, led by manufacturing, healthcare, and mobility, is transforming industries. According to PwC, by 2030, the impact of intelligent robotics could inject up to $15.7 trillion into the global economy, nearly double the future market size of oil and gas and pharmaceuticals combined. NVIDIA CEO Shawn Huang predicts that up to 1 billion human-like robots could help power industries by 2035, collaborating with humans, not just replacing them. The drivers are clear: aging populations, shrinking workforces, escalating costs, intense global competition. Worldwide, leaders are channeling resources like R&D, startup ecosystems, and forward-thinking policies. For governments and businesses, the imperative is simple: invest in intelligent robotics or risk being left behind. This is not science fiction. The revolution is here. Amazon fields more than 750,000 robots in its warehouses. Walmart has turned its fulfillment centers fully autonomous. Tesla's humanoid Optimus now works inside factories. Starship Technologies and Ocado deploy fleets of service bots. Autonomous tractors are tending fields, and this year, Beijing will open the first humanoid robot dealership. How will these technologies impact our day-to-day life and shape the way that we live and work? The brain and body, which is the compute and mechanization, are converging. Robots live, deliver, cook, and even provide rides. There is an exceptional untapped market where there are up to US dollars 50 trillion of manual labor worldwide that's waiting to be transformed. Today, Waymo provides 250,000 self-driving rides each week in the US. Tesla's pilot robotaxi is now live in Austin, and UB Tech will soon be selling home service humanoids for $20,000. But why now? Because technology costs have fallen off the cliff. Light detection and ranging, better known as LiDAR, once cost $75,000 US dollars, now sells for less than 200. GPS receivers and proximity sensors now cost less than a cup of coffee. It is a tipping point. Suddenly, advanced robotics aren't just possible. They are practical and affordable for every sector. For Singapore, intelligent robotics is a necessity and a strategic imperative against external shocks, labor shortages, and global headwinds. By adopting intelligent robotics, resource-constrained economies like ours are poised to capture the front wave of development. To seize this future, we must secure manufacturing and development capabilities that enable intelligent robotics, such as high-performance processors, sensors, data centers, advanced telecoms, batteries, powering the next generation of solutions. While we are among the world's most robotics-dense economies, we cannot afford to be complacent. China, Japan, Korea, EU, and the US are investing tens of billions to build their robotics and high-tech leadership. We cannot just be a procurer and an implementer of intelligent robotics. We must be at the center of it. Our answer must be bold, collective, or risk being left behind. What is the real threat here? With intelligent robotics, how will global and regional economies transform and position themselves? What will most likely happen to these economies? The most plausible socio-economic model will have two distinct parts. The first part, domestically, one would see a country building a well-paced, progressive adoption of intelligent robotics, where collaboration between humans and robots enable augmentation and amplification of capabilities. This enhances quality of life and secures the individual's economic value, a balanced socio-economic development. However, when there's an opportunity to reap the maximum economic benefit in pursuit of national interests, especially for transnational trade and global economic value chain, outwardly, these economies will organize differently. This is the second part. It is only advantageous to develop an ultra-high-performance, intelligent machine economy that deploys autonomous, highly effective, efficient intelligent systems that can deliver high-quality goods and services. With intelligent robotics, economies can solve not a dilemma, not a trilemma, but a quadlemma of delivering value in terms of quality, cost, speed, and creativity. This will become their sharp edge of global competitiveness. With the combination of these two parts of the model, it will enable a country to excel in inclusive growth and remain globally competitive. However, the reality sets in when economies compete on this sharp edge, which is amplified and multiplied by intelligent robotics. Limited only by the access to clean and renewable energy and access to raw materials. The most efficient and effective machine economy will eventually be able to outproduce in terms of quality, cost, speed, and creativity. Smaller or less developed economies may experience challenges as their industries struggle to compete with larger scale, more efficient, or lower cost autonomous production. This does not only affect smaller or less developed economies. History is replete with the disruption of new manufacturing technology. We see the transition of the textile industry in the US in the early 2000s, the Swiss watch industry, which exported 30 million units in year 2000, but today only exports half that unit. Many more examples such as solar, steel, wind turbines. Today, we observe how Germany, a global car manufacturing and export juggernaut, ironically has an increasing trade deficit in the automotive industry, which it used to dominate. The world will witness growing protectionism, trade disputes, and even political backlash as countries struggle to defend strategic industries and societal interests against relentless machine-driven competition. But these efforts will be futile. How do we ensure that Singapore and Singaporeans are not left behind? We must stay ahead of the development curve and pursue it with conviction. To secure the future in the machine economy with intelligent robotics, Singapore must act. First, we must accelerate innovation and strengthen our infrastructure by doubling national investments in robotics, AI, and secure digital networks, enabling regulatory sandboxes so promising solutions can be developed, tested, and scaled right here. Second, we must invest boldly in our people, expanding lifelong learning, Skills Future programs, and establishing new apprenticeship pathways so every worker, whatever their age or background, can skill up for the machine age. Third, we must broaden participation, making sure SMEs have the tools to automate, supporting businesses that use technology to uplift older workers and those with disabilities, driving inclusion as the new norm. Fourth, we must have a strategy to overcome the limiting factor, the access to clean, affordable energy and raw materials. Finally, we must lead with trust and foresight, setting clear ethical and data governance standards, and encourage open innovation and develop the ability to anticipate and meet new risk. Thus far, we are progressing well. From the days of the coolies at Boat Quay to fully automated container operations at Tuas Port, handling over 40 million containers in 2024, autonomous vehicles, AI-driven cranes, and digital intelligence let us punch above our weight, setting new global standards and future-proofing logistic jobs. At Changi, intelligent robotics will redefine traveler experiences, security baggage, and aircraft turnaround, making Terminal 5 the benchmark of global aviation efficiency. Our SMEs are transforming as well. Those of my generation will remember Prima Deli, a popular cake shop founded in 1992. It is still very popular today and is better known for its aroma of its freshly made waffles. It grew from a homegrown bakery to a franchise, and now a factory that's constantly improving business automation and introducing intelligent robotics. With only 56 workers, this homegrown Singapore business produces more than 90,000 cakes a month. A paragon of punching above its weight and enabling many more to enjoy cakes that are of quality, reasonably priced, and much creativity. The ability to tweak the recipes, maybe more dark chocolate, but less sugar. This company is ready to scale and expand its operations domestically and regionally, bringing more jobs and opportunities for all. Prima Deli has the growth mindset, and it's all about growing the cake and sharing it. This is what we means. Growing stronger together, and we will build closely with our SMEs and our workers. We will not leave any Singaporeans behind. The road ahead will be fraught with challenges and disruptions. There will be major shifts and displacement of routine and repetitive jobs, the creation of new roles, and the reconfiguration of labor market toward higher skilled and intelligent robotics. Workers will need to build entirely new skill sets, combining practical expertise with digital proficiency and adaptability. Never fear, we will be together on this journey like we have for the last 60 years. Just like how Tony Stark in Iron Man was hammering away together for the first Iron Man suit in a cave, with nothing but scraps. Iron Man's journey has always symbolized resilience, adaptability, and imagination. As new threats emerge, so did the need to reinvent. He created the Mark V suitcase armor, a portable suit designed for rapid deployment, and then later the Mark L nanotech suit, which could materialize weapons and tools on demand, adapting to dynamic threats in real time. At every step, Iron Man did not retreat from complexity, but upgraded in response to it. The turning point came when he embedded Jarvis, an intelligent AI co-pilot, into his suits. No longer just metal and wires, the suits become an extension of both man and machine, working in seamless collaboration to solve problems faster, smarter, and with greater precision. This spirit mirrors Singapore's own path, from survivor in scarcity to building a nation that reinvents itself at every junction, always with the future in mind. Just like that iconic scene from Terminator 2, where the machine descends into the molten steel with a final resolute thumbs up. It wasn't just an ending, but a symbol that the partnership between man and machine, forged in trust and sacrifice, can be one of hope. That is how we must face our future, not fearing the technological disruptions, but advancing with it together. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I support the motion.